Hi everyone, Casey Byer here with Spiritual Messages 333. Hope you all had a wonderful September. Here we are in October. Today I am doing Virgo's horoscope reading for the month of October 2017. If you would like your own personal reading with me, please go to my website, which I will post that link down below. And if you'd like to support me on Patreon, I will post that link as well. I was not able to get to the September readings due to all the hurricanes of Irma. Yes, I say hurricanes because it just literally felt like there was multiple hurricanes with her. Irma brought in a new form of energy from what I am sensing. This is a lot of what's happening from the solar eclipse. Okay. So what's happening is that we're having all of these effects from our consciousness that are changing a whole lot. We're asking for like some sort of new rebirth. But I feel like a lot of it is coming from our planet and it really needs to go through these physical changes and we are seeing them. Um, a lot of change is happening. So yeah, I'm kind of like in like a blind area because I've been doing some research on some other things, and right now I'm filming here in September, in the middle of September, so I can get all these videos ready for October viewings. So I apologize if I seem a little clouded. But for all you Virgos, what seems to be like this manifestation of something new, I feel like that for the month of October is that you guys are going to, they're saying new things are going to happen, new beginnings are going to happen. They're making me feel like that you guys are coming from an end of a cycle, whether it be letting go of old relationships or actually realizing that, you know, you have the power to control your own reality or you have the power to stick up for yourself. Whereas beforehand, you were a little bit more submissive. Now you're starting to step into your own. They're saying that that's one of the powerful messages is that you are finding your own voice. You're finding your own pace. You're finding your own path. They say like they're like you're weaving your own. They're showing me like a spider. You're showing me you're weaving your own web. Okay, and you're the center of that web, and you're making your own web. They're referring to like Charlotte's Web. So it's like you're creating your own path. And this is going to last for the next 6 to 9 months. It's going to be a lot of growing problems for you guys. You may experience headaches. You know, they're seeing for some reason also in this month, asthma for some reason is going to play a part. So if you're taking medication for asthma, be fully aware of it. Um, but a lot of these symptoms are bringing up a lot of stuff. A lot of these symptoms, yes. A lot of these symptoms are releasing a lot of stuff and this is what can cause some health issues. So, you know, if you have something like very severe, please go and consult with your physician. But yes, they're saying like the biggest one that you're probably going to feel are migraines. So if you're, you know, all you Virgos who maybe experience migraines, a lot of this is because you're just releasing so much stuff because of all these new beginnings, because one door is opening while another one closes, okay? Very uplifting month, I feel like, for you guys. I feel like affirmations are a big thing going to be for you this month to get you going. No matter what shift or job or whatever you're getting ready to do, participate in, affirmations are going to be huge for you to help keep you going. Okay, I feel like that some of you have to be more motivated than others, and that's absolutely okay. So take the time to pump yourself up, read something to get you motivated, do something that gets you motivated. They make me feel like in the morning some of you are like very sluggish, which is very common, but it's like not like your typical sluggishness. It's like it just comes out of the blue. And that's because at nighttime you're dreaming so much, your body is taking on so much energy that um, that's why you're feeling this sluggishness. So the affirmations and stuff like that. They're saying also the confirmations are also being projected to you in the mornings also. Okay, so if you need something confirmed, it's getting confirmed in the morning hours. Okay. So I asked the angels and my guides, what are some things for you guys to look at? The biggest one to look at, they told me, are like numbers. So I asked them, I said, well, what numbers are big for you guys for the month of October? They gave me a few. They told me number 5, okay? 5, 73, 23, 92, and 1. So if you see those numbers, know that your angels and your guides are there to help you. This is confirmation for you that whatever you're thinking at the time or wondering about something, you see those numbers, um, to know that that is a confirmation from them that you are on the right track. And if you know numerology, like for 73, 7 plus 3 is 10. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So seeing those numbers will also help you, okay? So for the month of October, I was guided to do the Magical Fairies by Doreen Virtue. This is kind of like a deck that I go to in the fall for some reason. It has a good energy with it when it comes to fall time. So I would usually break these out. I don't ever use these that much around the rest of the seasons. So except for fall, and the reason why is because I feel like in the fall time we are reaping what we sowed in the months beforehand. So that's why I'm using these. And then they're saying that for some reason, and this is what I'm getting for all the horoscopes, is that it's a time for new beginnings. It's a time for something new to come into our lives. So they wanted me to pull a card from the Butterfly for Life Changes by Doreen Virtue as well. Okay, because there are some huge changes. I feel a lot of ruffling here. It being mid September, there's an uneasiness going on. I don't know if many of you all felt it, but after the eclipse and all of these full moons and all, and Irma and all these hurricanes, it's really all of a sudden just been like really quiet. I've talked to some friends with, who can also feel spirits and stuff like that. And they say that they are feeling the exact same thing, that there is this type of quietness. It's kind of like the quietness before the storm, something I just don't ever like. And then on top of that, I feel emptiness, which is also another thing I don't like. Which usually means that something's getting ready to happen now. I don't know necessarily what. I may do that in the upcoming video if I do. So if you do, please stay tuned. Please subscribe to this channel. Hit like, share with your friends. I really do appreciate your support. You can follow me on Facebook. A majority of people do follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Also, a reminder, we do have a full moon coming up on the 5th. And then we also have a new moon coming up on the 19th. Okay? We're getting hammered a lot with these full moons. And these full moons are starting to rejuvenate some new energy, some new consciousness of awareness coming through. Okay? That's why we're getting all these new beginnings are starting to happen. Okay? So let's get started. They're also wanting me to ask you guys, like, who's your inspiration? If you have someone in mind who inspires you, look at what they have accomplished in life. And they're not saying they're like, don't take this out of context. Like, don't look at a celebrity and be like, oh, well, they were successful. They did this or they did that. And it's like, no, like, if a celebrities who you are inspired by, okay, but don't look at it on the acting type or the musician type thing. Look at it from, well, musicians for me are a little bit different because there are really good musicians. But take what inspires you. Like, Dr. Wayne Dwyer was one of mine. I actually read one of his books. I didn't read all the way through it because I understood, but I saw him on Oprah on her TV show and on OWN many years ago. And this is when I started to awaken up in 2012. And I saw him and it was just so fascinating. I was just like, because at that time too, I was going through my own stuff. Couldn't understand it, and then I listened to him, and I mean, he literally made me think a little bit differently about what was going on. Now thinking about it 5 years later, yeah, I see a lot of points. I'm just like, man, he was a lucky man. Why can't I get that lucky? And um, the thing is, this is that we all go through what we need to go through. Some people you may think that are lucky, but they may have like struggles in other situations where you may not have struggles. So, it's all touch and go with it all. But you know, he inspired me to continue on my path and not let go of that path and to just stick to it. So, but so who inspires you? Okay. All right. They're saying communication is also going to be another key factor for you guys. All right, one more. And they're telling me to cut. They're weird when it comes to this stuff lately. Because the energies are so different. All right. So, first card is express your individuality. Like I said before, is that you're finding your own voice. And it says here, allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. So you're being this truthful person. You're finally following your voice, you know, you're finding your inspiration, you're finding your values and your goals, and you're starting to set them. You know, you're starting to see a path clear away for you guys. Very powerful. And what I'm also getting is that you see the moon. The moon cycles is what's going to be huge. Go online, look up waxing and waning moons, okay? These are going to be clear times, and I couldn't find the waxing one, but the waning one is on the 8th, okay? So around that time period, I feel like that maybe you guys are going to get a little bit more information, a little bit more guidance on what direction you need to go into, but it's all going to be clear-cut, you know, messages, okay? And in summer, everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So remember I said that it's going to take some time, 6 to 9 months. Okay. You will get there. All right. But a lot of what you're going through, they're saying uh, don't act immediately on all this stuff. A lot of stuff is going to come up. They're saying that you may want to start sometime in December. For some of you, you may have to wait a little longer. There are some of you who can go ahead and start on your path right now. What I mean by path in this situation is that what you're really wanting to do, whether it's create your own business or start to venture out in other businesses, or basically start traveling and doing what you like to do while holding your current job. And I feel like if you hold in a current job and you're going off and doing something else that your heart desires, I feel like that heart's desire is eventually something that you're going to end up doing in the future full time. Okay. But a lot of this will occur in your summertime. So know that you are getting information now that all of this stuff will start to manifest even more in the summer months. Okay. And this is for all of those who are, you know, right now, I think that in the southern hemisphere, I think it's like, uh, what is it? Springtime? Am I right? So in the spring, so in the, what is it? In the fall? Yeah. So fall, winter, spring, and summer. So yeah, it's same to you guys. It's going to be a little different. 6 to 9 months for you guys as well. So for you, if it's already spring, so we have spring, summer, fall, and winter. So in the winter, that's when it's going to hit for you guys. So one last card. Winter. Oh my god, that's so cool. So, the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So, they're counting on everyone who is watching this video who lives in different countries and different parts of the world. You have not been forgotten, okay? You are all included in this, and this is like a huge message that everyone is included in this abundance of consciousness, and everyone's getting these messages, and it's for every single person, which that's what it's supposed to do anyway. I just find it really cool. Okay, so let's pull your butterfly card. Let's pull out what they're making me feel like you guys are caterpillars, okay, of the month. You're starting off not yet butterflies. I feel like the butterfly is coming soon, okay? So you will form from a caterpillar to a catalyst and then into your butterfly. All right, there we go. So Healing from the past. So, to help you all through these life changes, a lot of stuff, what is coming up is coming from your healing from the past. Now, this is from the past is very unique from what I have learned from my own personal experience. Okay, it's people who you are in the life in this life. Okay, the people who you're with in this life have been with you in other lives. So they have helped you grow. They've helped, nurture you. They have helped you go through the tough times and the bad. And they have also been on the receiving end. Like maybe they were the villain in the story. Because I look at life, in every life, a story. And they've helped shape you the way you are now. Okay. But I feel like that in order for you all to get to where you need to go, you have to heal from your past. They're saying a big one is that you are not the addiction, you are not the abandoner, you are not the alcoholic, you are not the druggie, you are not the loner, you are not the procrastinator, you're none of these things. And that you don't need that. If people like this in your life have told you that this is what you're going to be like, say no. Say, this is, I'm my own person, this is what I'm going to do. Start healing from other people's influences. That's huge. Don't allow other people's influences to influence you. That's part of the healing process of what you all in the past is that you allowed others to influence you, which has brought on this weight that you feel on your shoulders, and you need to heal from that. Okay, so that seems like something huge, and they're really coming at me really gradually with this because they make me feel like this is a very sensitive issue, but you're stronger than you realize, and that all this emotions and stuff that are coming up in the month of October for you all is from your past and past lives and those who have affected you in those lives. So ask your angels and guides to come in to help release that energy. Even though you may not be clear on with the situation, ask them to come and help heal you, to help you let go of the anger, the frustration, the depression, the anxiety, the fear, and allow you to be set free from all these things. Now, some of the stuff is going to take a while, but you need to release what you need to release now. Okay, I feel like some bigger things are going to come up for you all, but not right now. So that is a huge healing point for you all to get to that next step. Okay, so healing from the past. Oh, big month for you all, but it feels like a really good month. It feels like a very big release month, and your angels and your guides are definitely with you for the month of October, big time. They're here to help guide you. They're here to help support you. So, and they're even saying like grandmother. I don't know. Maybe someone's wondering if their grandmother is trying to chime in. Knowing if they're there, like a name like Rose or Rosetta. I don't know. She has like red hair, like light strawberry hair. Like I see her like when she's older, just her hair. Um, know that the grandmother energy is there and trying to help guide you as well. Okay. So again, please subscribe to this channel. I do appreciate your help and support, and I hope that you all have a wonderful October. So I hope that you guys, you know, bring the mind, body, and spirit together as one and help yourself on this journey, which is going to be a beautiful thing. So I hope you have a lovely month. And I hope that you find the peace and happiness from within. Have a good one.